Many political leaders and activists have been described as a charismatic leaders, which is not surprising. More than any other leadership style, charismatic leadership is influenced by the personality of a person in charge. Charismatic leaders are usually very confident in their ability to persuade a large audience. They are very familiar with themselves and try to bring people together to achieve political goals. Here is the example of Narendra Modi charisma. During COVID pandemic, Narendra Modi urges citizens to make some noise as a tribute to frontline workers. That was the day the whole nation united. That shows the charisma of Narendra Modi. Although having self confidence is a good thing, charismatic leaders occasionally run the risk of becoming overconfident and engaging in manipulative or personality disorder behavior that could endanger the peace within the party. As a result, some experts argue that too much charisma can sometimes be harmful. Here is the example. Although Zelensky and Putin are charismatic leaders, the decision of Zelensky to join NATO and opposing it by Putin almost led to World War III. Due to the war between Russia and Ukraine, most countries' economy went upside down.
Let's talk about the characteristics of charismatic leadership. There are many characteristics of charismatic leadership, namely confidence, creativity, vision, determination, positive body language, communication, compassion, substance, and many more. But I will discuss few of them. First is confidence. You must develop your self confidence if you want to become a good leader, and you cannot doubt your judgments or exhibit shyness with your co-workers, and always keep an optimistic attitude when you do in a teamwork or managing a project. Second is communication. Charismatic leaders are strong communicators. They have extraordinary skills in communication, and this help to motivate employee during their difficult times, and they always ready to help them in their difficult situations and stay grounded when things are good, and the leaders are equally at happy speaking one to one or in a group. Second is vision. Charisma filled leaders are always thinking about how to make future better, and they adhere to their objective, and are very clear about what they are trying to accomplish by sharing your vision with your team. Second is a positive body language. Charisma leaders are that you would notice is their positive body language, like they are friendly, approachable, and upbeat body language. They smile, make eye contact, and introduce themselves to stranger with the very genuine, and they are very excited to introduce yourself with strangers. They are very polite. Thank you.
There are many great examples of charismatic leadership in the past and present. Some have played important role in bringing about massive revolutions in the world history. Barack Obama is a great example of a charismatic leadership. He is the first African American to hold the office of president in the United States after the 2008 elections. Obama's primary charismatic leadership traits influence voters through empathetic public oratory skills and humility. His message of hope influenced voters and became his legacy. Another great example of charismatic leadership is Martin Luther King Jr. He was a social activist who led the civil movement in the United States in the 1950s against the oppression of African American citizens. He is an excellent charismatic leadership example for his commitment to nonviolence. Known as one of the most hated men in the history of the world, Adolf Hitler rose to power purely through his oratory skills, a key characteristic of charismatic leadership. He swayed his listeners by reinforcing the idea the Germans are the direct descendants of the Aryan race, ergo better and powerful than anyone else. He used his charismatic leadership characteristic to pin down the blame of the downfall of the Germans on the Jews.